everybody. Welcome to the Puppet course under the DevOps that IT Expert Training is delivering. Um, DevOps is a buzzword these days. What is the whole DevOps is? DevOps is nothing but it is development and operations put together to coin a new word. DevOps is definitely not a tool or a framework or anything. It is just it's a philosophy basically. So all organizations, they have a huge infrastructures. These infrastructure only 20 to 40 percentage are generally production, and the rest of them are always used for development, deploying, testing, staging, and for different purposes. So the whole idea about DevOps is to make automation and make infrastructure as a code so that these development, testing, staging, and deployment to production, everything is automated. And these days, a database clone from a production to provide for a testing development environment, which used to take like days before, is taking just minutes these days actually. There are multiple technologies that join together to achieve such an efficiency. And the new term for infrastructure test and provisioning engineers is called DevOps engineers actually. So DevOps is not something that it can be it's not something that can be limited within a tool or anything. And Puppet is something like Puppet helps in achieving any company their DevOps goal. Puppet is nothing but a tool which is coming under DevOps to achieve something called config management. Config management is similar to automation, but it cannot be called as automation because automation is something, it starts from somewhere, achieves a particular goal and ends actually. Config management is something that a particular config is set on the machine, and even if somebody is going to change the configuration, the config management tool is going to fix it automatically, thereby ensuring that the config is always right there. I myself is a senior solution architect who has worked with different companies, helped them achieve their DevOps goals, have implemented and even helped their teams configure the DevOps, particularly Puppet and Ansible. And I'll be handling this course for you actually. So the infrastructure portion is multiple companies like even VMware has something called vRealize code flow, which can basically help you to even create a VM from where the production commits a code. And Puppet will help you after once the VM is created, or it can even interact with VMware basically.